This is me. Yeah, I hope you guys like my new mask. Hello, everybody. My name is one and only Luigi Reaction. And today, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to do a video game review on Little Nightmares 2, baby. So if you guys don't know already, I have played the first Little Nightmares a teensy weensy itsy bitsy time. AKA, I played Little Nightmares just a little bit a while back ago, and when I first saw they're making another Little Nightmares 2, baby, I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that game. I have not finished the game yet, but I decided I really want to try to play Little Nightmares 2 because I heard a lot of great things. I heard that Little Nightmares 2 is absolutely the best sequel game and the best horror game of this year. So today, I'm going to do a game review on Little Nightmares 2. I played this game on the Switch. Yes, if you guys don't know that, I really want to play Little Nightmares on the PlayStation, but at the same time, I really want to try to find out what Little Nightmares 2 looks like and plays on the Nintendo Switch. And thanks to my cousin, you guys know that my cousin actually let me borrow Little Nightmares 2, so shout out to my cousin for actually letting me play and borrow Little Nightmares 2. I play it, I finish it, and boy, this game was absolutely crazy, dark, creepy, disturbing, but I love it. I love the way this game looks. If you guys don't know that Little Nightmares is supposed to be cute, but no, baby, it's not cute. It's supposed to be scary, disturbing, disgusting, and it was so disgusting all the way to the end, but I love it. So if you guys don't know that I actually love playing horror games, I actually never played a horror game ever since Five Nights at Freddy's. So Little Nightmares 2 is actually the first horror game that made me come back to playing horror games. If you guys in the description below, if you guys want me to play Resident Evil Village, because I heard some actually great things and okay things, or actually bad things about Resident Evil Village. If you guys have played Resident Evil Village, let me comment below if I should play that game or not. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a game review on Little Nightmares 2, because I got a lot of things to say about Little Nightmares 2. So let's get started, baby. If you guys have not played Little Nightmares 2 yet, leave this video right now and play Little Nightmares 2 right now. But if you guys have played Little Nightmares 2, hope you guys enjoyed my game review on Little Nightmares 2, baby. So let's get started, baby. Of course, we're going to talk about each chapter in Little Nightmares 2. So, of course, we're going to start off with Chapter 1. Chapter 1 starts with a new protagonist named Mono. Okay, Mono, but I call it the paperback. Okay, if you guys don't know, I wear one of the mask, aka the wood mask. I try to make the leaf, but yeah, but I think it's still not good. What you think? You see my big nose? I'm sorry, guys. So we introduce a new protagonist, a new character named Mono. Mono was wandering around the woods, and we go into a house, we enter the window, and we hear a music down the basement. We enter the basement and we see a kid playing the music box. So we looking all over the place, but we had to break down the door with an axe. And while we breaking down the door, the kid was scared. And while we going towards the kid, we reached out to him, but the kid, of course, doesn't know us because we thought we were strangers, and she immediately slapped her hand and went past him. But when she was jumping up and down because she was trying to lift up, okay, pull down the ladder to go to the attic, he's like, and he said, hey, can you please help me? I was like, sure, why not? And of course, you go to the attic and to try to find, of course, a way to escape. And of course, if you guys don't know, that one of the things in Chapter 1 is when you have to get passed into like a hunter with a shotgun. And I gotta say, the hunter with a shotgun is absolutely fun, but if you guys wondering how many times I die, between you and me, 5 times. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I think I died 5 or 6 times, because if you guys know, yes, this is the first time I played Little Nightmares 2, and yes, it was kind of difficult playing Little Nightmares 2 on the Nintendo Switch, but the controls on the Nintendo Switch was not that bad. It was not the best, but it was okay. Of course, we try and run away from the hunter, and we enter the shed, we find a shotgun, and we pull the trigger, and we kill the guy with the shotgun. So, yeah, we murder a guy. And so we went into a small beach, and of course we floated on the door, and we go into a town, okay, a city, and that's where we saw the satellite, the screen book called the Big Tower. If you guys don't know what the Big Tower is, the Big Tower is the most important thing in this game. If you guys are wondering, if you, of course, I think in the end of chapter 2 and the end of chapter 3, you can see the single tower, and it looks absolutely outstanding. The way it looks on the Nintendo Switch, it was surprisingly good. Because of course, you guys know that we want to try this game on the Nintendo Switch, see how it looks, and surprisingly, it looks good. It looks good. It looks, to me, is it the best on the Nintendo Switch? Yes, it looks surprisingly good. Like, I was so surprised that it looks so good on the Switch. Of course, that's when we enter chapter 2. Chapter 2 is the school. If you guys are wondering what the school is about, is of course we had to dodge and can find a way, of course, out of the school and try to dodge the teacher with the long neck. I got to say this. If you guys wondering what's the hardest chapter in it, it has to be the hospital scene. I'm gonna talk about the hospital scene in this game because, oh boy, baby, I think in my opinion, I like chapter 4 when you enter the television. That has to be one of my favorite chapters of in this game because I love when you have the remote and you have to because in chapter 4 all the people were focusing on the TV because of the single tower, okay, the single building, because they were focusing on a certain program, and while you turn it off, they would immediately come hunt you, but if you turn the TV back on, they would immediately come back to the TV. I like that puzzle. The puzzle in this game was absolutely outstanding. If you guys don't know that I'm not a big fan of puzzles, because if you guys don't know, then yes, puzzle games are not my thing, but if you guys don't know that Uncharted has some puzzles, and of course, like Nightmares 1 and 2 has some puzzles, which I don't mind, because Uncharted and Late Nightmares did puzzle the right thing. I love it. I think one of my favorite puzzles in this game is the chess puzzle, the X-ray puzzle, and the television puzzle. Those are my top 3 favorite puzzles in this game. Well, I think only the puzzles. But yeah, I think the one that shot me and the one that said, oh, that's what happened. And I was like, oh, no, that is what it is. If you guys know, at the end of chapter 3, of course, you guys know that 6 found her wind jacket. If you guys don't know, this game is a prequel to the first Little Nightmares. And that's how 6 got the yellow jacket. If you guys are wondering why I'm going to call her 6, or if you guys know that I like to call her Coraline, because you guys don't know, yeah, yes, Coraline wears her yellow jacket, and technically, she does look like Coraline. So every time, when I'm playing this game, I call 6 Coraline, and I call the paperback kid Mono. But if you guys don't know that, of course, you collect the hats along the way. I think one of my favorite hats, in my opinion, is the Tin Man, so I call, of course, Mono Tin Man. But chapter 3, I think chapter 3 is the hospital scene. Chapter 3 has to be, in one of my opinion, the hardest chapter in this game because of the dang mannequins. Whoa, the Americans makes me mad all the time, over and over again. I've been so mad in this game when I first did Americans, and I keep dying over and over again, especially the Room for Americans with no light, nothing. You have to shine a light, because you guys know that you have to have a flashlight with you of all costs, because if you have no flashlight with you, or your flashlight is off, it's done for you. Like, oh my gosh, like the Room for Americans easily, hands down, the hardest and makes me mad the most, because I cannot deal with that level. If you guys don't know that when my cousin first let me borrow the game, I entered the American level, I keep trying over and over and over and over and over again. I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to try it the next day. The next day, oh, I finally did it. I was so happy that I finally did it. And of course, me and my cousin was like, yes. Like, oh my gosh, like that. I would, like, if I play this game again, you guys, if you guys want me to play this game again for you, for the Americans, leave in comments below. But yeah, I'm not gonna play this game again. But if you guys want me to play this game again, in the comments below right now, if you guys want me to play this game again, you guys gonna owe me. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, if you guys actually want me to actually play the Nightmares 2 again, leave a comment below because I really have a fun time playing this game. So chapter 3 goes by, we exit the hospital, and that's where we see the single tower, and that's when chapter 4 started. And chapter 4, of course, is a mystery, the confusing, and has to be one of my favorite chapters in this game. Because if you guys don't know that, I think in chapter 2 and 3, if you go to a room and the television lights up, you have to go in now and you enter the single tower, okay, a room. But if you guys, of course, it goes slow, like in the moonlight, it's like whoa, and boom, that's how you're not gonna see. But in chapter 4, I thought we we're not gonna see nothing, but we actually seen something. Once we opened the door, we saw a tall man sitting, and that man is called the Thin Man. But a lot of people call him Tall Man, so I agree that I like to call him Tall Man better. But the Tall Man sits up, and of course, Mono and Six were at the television because I think Six pull Mono out, and then the Tall Man comes like. The way that Tall Man enters the TV, like in the TV, you see Tall Man walking. I was like, nope, nope, no. And when Tall Man put his hands on the TV, I was like, is this the ring? Is this the ring? I was like, nope, nope, no. Until we had to hide until the Tall Man captures Six, aka Caroline. And it's up to us to stop the Thin Man, aka to save Caroline. And of course, we had to go to a ton of television on the way. And of course, guys, spoiler this video, we're gonna have tons of spoilers because if you guys don't know that if you capture and if you guys capture and see and look for the shadow of children, aka the glitchy children, you will unlock the secret ending. And that's what I did. I want to see the secret ending too, because if you guys don't know that I 100% complete this game, because you guys don't know that I'm the type of guy who 100% complete of any game. Yes, especially Persona 5 World. If you guys don't know that I finally finished the Persona list. Like, oh my goodness, it took me forever to do it, but I finally did it. But yeah, I'm that type of guy who like always like 100% to complete again. I collect all the hats, I collect all the glitchy children, and of course I want to see the ending. And of course that's when chapter 4, the way the chapter 4 ended is when the Tall Man tries to capture Mono, and we enter the train, and Mono pulls the lever and makes the train go fast, and then we crash each other, and then yeah, and then we see Six's and Six or Coraline glitchy shadow. If you guys don't know that when the Tall Man capture Coraline, we can see her shadow, okay, and glitch, and she disappeared. And once the train crashed, we can see that Coraline and K6 tells Mono to follow me, or follow this way. And once we did, we see the signal tower, and that's where we see the Tall Man in the distance. While we was walking by, Mono actually used his powers, aka his like telepathic or movements, to make the Tall Man disappear, and that's when he used his powers to make the buildings come to him, aka make the buildings go straight, and pull the signal tower to him, and that's when the final battle begins. Spoiler: 3, 2, 1. The final battle is Six, aka Coraline. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, while the Tall Man and Coraline, while the Tall Man captures Coraline, aka saying he made Coraline into Del Monster. If you guys don't know that why Coraline like keeps calm when she hears the music. If you guys don't know that the music box is precious to him, and if you touch it or you do anything to it, you're dead. You're absolutely dead. And that's when the final boss goes. You have to destroy the music box to, of course, make Coraline go back to her normal self. And of course, we did. And the final stage, we won for all the brain eyeball thing. And why this scene got me in tears, sad, mad, and shocked. While the bridge was falling apart, we jump. Six captures Coraline and let go of him. This was my reaction. Yeah, that was my reaction. Like, I was shocked, like, oh my goodness. Until we wonder what happened to Mono, until we figure out that Mono fell down into the brain eyeball thing, and we find a chair, and then it teleports back into a room. I thought, like, oh, what's going on? Until, of course, they have a flashback, like a flash forward to when it gets older and older. I was like, why is he getting older and older? I was like, I can understand why, because he has nothing to do and he cannot escape. Until the biggest twist in this game, Mono is the tall man. He sits on that chair over and over, and then until tall man. Absolutely tall man. And it was on loop. It is loop, guys. Like, I cannot express how shocking that is. And the door closed, and that's it. That's it. That's how the game ends. Hey, you thought! Until we unlock the secret ending. The secret ending begins with Caroline gets out of the TV, and that's when she sees her glitchy part and she disappears. And we hold her stomach growling, and that is when Little Nightmare starts, baby. This game was absolutely outstanding. The horror, the characters, the visual, especially the visual, and the entertainment switch looks surprisingly good. The controls, the jump skills, there's some jump skills in this game that actually got me. The boss battles, especially the twist. The twist, baby, is it the best twist I've ever seen in this year. Best twist I've ever seen in this year. Like, it's easily one of my favorite twists of all time in this year. And I'm here to say that Little Nightmares is my game of horror of the year. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, Little Nightmares 2 is my favorite game and the best horror game of the year. I love this game. This game does everything what horror games should do. Puzzle, amazing soundtrack, amazing character, amazing visual, the story distinct to watch, and of course the twist. It was so dang good, and I love it. I have to give this game easily a 10 out of 10. I love this game to death. This game has everything. Good story, good horror, good scary moments, good soundtrack, good everything, and even good twists. I have to give this game easily a 10 out of 10. Like, this game was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see what happens next. So, guys, that is my game review on Little Nightmares 2. What did you guys think of this game? Think it was scary? Think it was awesome? Or think it was okay? Let me comment below right now what you guys think of this game. Oh, before we go, let's take a look at this music. That is my game review of Little Nightmares 2. Make you guys like, subscribe, like my other videos. What you guys think of Little Nightmares 2? Leave comments below right now, and I will link the main theme music in the description below, because this has to be one of the scariest main music I ever listened to. And it sounds a little bit of Caroline, and I love it. Make you guys like, subscribe, like my other videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys want me to do some more game reviews, leave comments below right now and what game I should play next, what video game do you want me to do review on. Make you guys like, subscribe, like my other videos. See you guys in the next nightmare. Oh, yes. Peace out, everybody. And of course, see you in the next nightmare, and see you in your nightmare.